Ladies and gentlemen, strap in. Because before Kevin and Dave Von Erich even throw a punch, we need to talk about the NWA World Tag Team Championship, Texas version, the most confusing named belt this side of Memphis.
That's right, Joe. The World Tag Team Championship, from a single territory, defended exclusively within a 100-mile radius of Dallas.
Well, world champion by way of I-35.
So for the kids at home, the National Wrestling Alliance allowed different territories to create their own world tag titles. Dallas had one, Amarillo had one, Florida had one. Half the country was apparently filled with world champions who never left their county.
You know, it's like every high school kid claiming they dated a supermodel, but she goes to another school.
Now here come the Von Erich boys. Kevin, 23 years old, raw as blue bonnets in spring and usually barefoot. But tonight, he's wearing boots.
Boots on Kevin Von Erich is like pants on Donald Duck. It's disturbing. It breaks the lore.
And David, 21, tall, lanky, already showing signs of the ring general he'd become. This was early, but fans knew these two were the future.
You tell me any other territory in the country where teenage fans stampede the ring before the bell to get autographs. These kids acted like the Beatles were tagging in.
Hercules Ayala, Puerto Rican powerhouse, Stampede graduate, briefly in Dallas to add credibility.
If Carlos Colon didn't have a scar from you, were you even wrestling in Puerto Rico?
Ali Mustafa, Middle Eastern heel, identity uncertain, mask, no mask, Steve Simpson, Kelly Kiniski, a guy Fritz found at the Greyhound station, who knows? His gimmick is simple. 1, be foreign. 2, look mean. 3, lose the titles to the Von Erichs on command.
A timeless wrestling role, like guy who gets suplexed through the ropes by accident.
Ayala and Mustafa wrestled like human refrigerators, heavy, slow, grinding, classic territorial foreign menace.
Meanwhile, Kevin and David were babyface lightning. Drop kicks, fire, youthful haircuts, and approximately 400 high-pitched Texas teenagers screaming like someone was giving away free ponies. In other words, textbook 1981 WCCW booking.
This title win was the first major championship held by the second-generation Von Erich boys. Symbolic passing of the torch, proof the territory belonged to the children of Fritz.
A better story than Dan booked it that way, which, yes, but still a huge moment.
Fans roared when the Von Erichs won the trophy. It looked like the Cowboys just made the Super Bowl.
And unlike the Dallas Cowboys, Kevin and David actually won something that night. And boom, we're back. New match, new Von Erich, same insane children storming the ring for autographs. It's Kevin and David time, baby.
This is world-class flavor.
Hold up, stop the tape. Kevin Von Erich is wearing boots. Boots.
A disturbing sight. It's like seeing the Statue of Liberty wearing Crocs.
Well, it's the last year Kevin wore boots. This is basically footage of Bigfoot.
Look at the apron. Kids everywhere. Claw marks on their programs. Half of them probably trying to get adopted by Fritz.
And let's be honest, half the young women up there were hoping a Von Erich would pick them.
Well, heaven needed a ring rat.
Yes, indeed. And here comes the champions, somehow. Hercules Ayala, Puerto Rican bruiser. Ali Mustafa, mysterious foreign heel, identity unknown, likely substitute teacher by day.
He looks like he's about to explain long division.
And fail. And folks, that is the NWA World Tag Team Championship. Not belts, nope. A trophy. A trophy taller than Carrie's hair.
Nothing says world champions like a bowling league prize from 1972.
Well, these belts, trophies, were basically made up props so Fritz could have something shiny to give his boys.
Kevin starts with Hercules Ayala, athletic, quick, explosive.
Ayala starts with breathing heavily.
Kevin and David were the future of the promotion. Ayala and Mustafa were the future of leaving Texas. David's in there working holds thinking, wow, I'm going to be Missouri champion in 2 years, and this guy isn't even going to be in the phone book.
Every time Kevin bumps, screams like it's a Beatles concert. And every time David hits a drop kick, people fainting like they saw God.
It's Texas. These people would set themselves on fire for a Von Erich.
Big slam, big elbow.
Ayala wrestles like he's trying to put out a grease fire with his bare hands.
Kevin shoots the right hand, goes for the claw of destiny.
And the announcer instantly goes, "Hey, probably too early for that."
Translation, Kevin is getting a little too horny for the finish. There it is, Pier-four brawl.
You gotta love that old term. Pier-four brawl. It's like calling a car crash a fender disagreement.
Ayala gets tossed to the floor and lands hard on his elbow. Like, I'm missing work Monday hard.
Kevin is flying everywhere. David is smashing everything. Ayala is leaking sweat like an air fryer. Mustafa is wondering if subbing the 7th graders was a better career choice.
And the crowd is hotter than the surface of Mercury. They love these boys, love them in ways science can't explain.
In ways that probably resulted in paternity suits.
Up in the moment like a golden retriever discovering fireworks. If you get in his way, you're gonna get hit. If you don't get in his way, you're still gonna get hit. David now with a rocket launch, firing Kevin through the air like a Von Erich themed projectile.
A Von Missile.
A Kevin 22.
A KVG-9 heat-seeking Texas boy.
Claw attempt, insanity. Pure uncut Texas enthusiasm.
And here comes Hercules Ayala to punch Kevin directly in both kidneys. In Texas, this is considered a polite greeting.
Now it's Pier-four brawl number 873 of the night. No tags, no rules, no idea who's legal.
It's like the southern border right now.
Ah yes, the classic WCCW rulebook. If you can climb in the ring, you're legal. Meanwhile, Bill Mercer is ringside acting like he's waiting for an oil change.
Still fake, still not watching. Oh look, centerfold. Yes, very nice. Call me when something real happens. Mustafa slams Kevin. Kevin catapults into Ayala. Ayala applies a bear hug. Dynamic double teaming from our champions. David Von Erich comes in, punches Ayala right in the back. That breaks the bear hug. Ah yes, the patented Von Erich fix-it-with-violence maneuver. Ali slams David, misses an elbow drop. Kevin with a snapmare and an elbow. Only a 1 count. Kevin Von Erich elbow drops harder than my GPA after finals. Ali throws Kevin onto a table at ringside. Texas wrestling, where even the furniture takes a bump. Mustafa tries to catapult David, but while he's doing that, Kevin comes soaring off the top rope. Kevin Von Erich, the only man who jumps like gravity, owes him money. Kevin with the sunset flip, 1, 2, 3. A sunset flip so good, even the sun applauded politely. Kerry is in the ring to celebrate. Even Mike Von Erich, Chris too. They're all piling on David and Kevin like a family movie night. If my family dogpiled like that, someone's Nintendo would have gotten stepped on. This is the rise before the fall. It's like Romeo and Juliet, but with more drop kicks and fewer well-thought-out decisions. Fritz now enters the ring. He hoists the trophy high. Why is Fritz the one lifting the trophy? He didn't win anything. Fritz claiming credit is more over than the Iron Claw. For the final verdict, I give the following. Wrestling Classic Territory Tag Formula. Heat, nuclear historical value. Massive mystery about Ali Mustafa. Eternal Kevin wearing boots. A cosmic anomaly. Crowd, basically a Von Erich cult.